Hello YouTube, in this video I want to quickly explain the best settings to use on Apex Legends on PlayStation and Xbox. Myself, I've been a Apex Predator player in Season 2 and Season 3. In Season 3 I was a top 100 player. So I think the stats I'm using, they are doing something good, at least in the slightest. And these will help you get better at the game, I think, personally. I'm gonna go over the ones that are important, so the small settings like the damage feedback. I will not go into that, or the button-ins, because they won't make a big impact on your gameplay. Starting off, this one's a big one, the auto sprint. I kept this on off. If you're having trouble to sprint with your L3 and you stop sprinting from time to time, or your controller's like a bit broken, you should put this on, because you don't want to be running away and stop sprinting every 5 seconds, so the enemy will catch up to you and probably kill you. Double tap to sprint, I kept this off. Then all these stats, they don't really matter. You can change the colorblind mode, but that's just personal preference, or actually if you're colorblind that will actually be helpful, but if you're not colorblind it's personal preference. Yeah, if you want to copy any of these, just pause the video and you can see them right there. Now we're going to controller. These are the ones that actually matter. The stick layout, I left this on default. I think pretty much everyone plays on default. The interact/reload button, I use tab to use and reload. The crouch button, I kept on toggle. I don't like it to hold it, so yeah, that's basically it. The aim button, I kept on hold. The difference that makes is if you put it on toggle, you only have to press aim once and it will always keep zoomed in. The menu cursor speed, I suggest you put this one up a little bit. I put mine on 1/3. Just when you're looting a box, you can get to the loot as quick as possible and you don't die because you're too slow to armor swap or whatever, or you can't grab the heals that you need. Now we're getting to the movement and aimment. I'm using super high 6 and very high 5 on the look sensitivity and aim down sensitivity. A lot of people use 5.4. I personally use 6.5 because I've always liked to turn around as quickly as possible. I don't want to get shot on my back and be too late to respond and die because I couldn't turn around quickly enough. Then I'm going to the per optic setting. So these are also very important. I kept all of mine on 5. I think standard, these bottom 4 will be put on lower. These are the sniper zooms. I like to keep them on 5 as well, because I want to be able to flick my shots with my sniper. I don't want to be dragging it for ages and the enemy will outrunning my aim. The response curve I kept on classic. Look dead zone on small. Movement dead zone on small. Invert and look on off. Vibration on. If you don't like the vibration, just put it off, but it's not really that much of a difference for me. I'm not using any advanced controls, so there's not really much to go into there. And then the final one that's pretty important is the field of view and the sprint view shake. This you should put it off or minimal. If you're sprinting and your screen is moving like hella mad, it's not nice when you're like trying to shoot an enemy. You won't be able to see him that clear, or you might miss him because it's shaking too much. Or when you drop down from a height, the screen will bounce up and down. Like, you should just put this on minimal. And then the final one is the field of view. This one is better to put as high as possible. I put mine on 90 because if I put it too wide, the screen, I just personally don't like the view. But you should put this higher than standard. I like 90. A lot of people use it on the max. I think it's 110. Yeah, it's 110. Yeah, I'm using mine on 90 because that's really my own preference. But the thing what this does is put your view further back, so you will actually have a wider view of your screen. You can see more enemies on the far side of your screen. If you put this to the lowest, you might not be able to see an enemy that you would have seen if you put this on 90. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you, and if you guys want to see more gameplay of me, of myself, just let me know and I'll try to upload that. So yeah, thank you guys and peace.
Oh, he has a peacekeeper, bro. He's broken. It's actually absolute.
Oh, I'm dead.
This guy's weak. 120 on blue.
Enemy taken down.
He's right here.
I need a cover.
I'm gonna try to crawl away. If you can get in this building, you can res me.
Fucking peacekeeper. 118 and 74, bro. No! Wow.
Did we all die? Fuck's sake.
Enemy down.
They should all be pretty flat. Hey, push.
More enemies down. I can see that the ring's moving on the map.
Get fucked, bitches.
We killed the last member.
I'm gonna leave the guy.
Arc star out. Arc star out.
This guy's running. Man.
Oh my god, I got it! Squad's down. You made the right choice.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, right there, whole squad.
They might be watching you.
Push this kid on the left,
Yeah, that's good, One shot.
Got him.
Enemy down.
Giving my shields a recharge.
No, behind me.
Rate 1, I got the rate 1.
Enemy taken out.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Downed another.
He's pushing.
Reloading. I'm taking shots.
Good shit, bro.
This won't hurt. Hold on.
Game.
Phasing.